This is Robert Demers for Conman here at the Montreal Comiccon, and I'm here with comic book writer and artist Dan Parent. How are you doing today, sir?
Great, very good. How are you doing?
Pretty good. How's the convention been treating you?
It's been extremely busy, which is always nice. Yeah, really good show. Canadian shows are always fantastic.
What was it about comics that made you decide that you wanted to be part of that?
Well, I was reading and collecting comics as early as I can remember, kindergarten age, and even earlier than that. So I've always been, fascinated with comic books and always wanted to be a part of it. So I'm very fortunate, feel very fortunate that I'm able to.
Were there any writers or artists that inspired your own work?
Yeah, I grew up reading superhero comics. There was the Archie Comics too. I was a big fan of Dan DeCarlo and Sam Schwartz and the old Archie artists. But I also was a fan of like DC and Marvel artists, like Neil Adams was a big guy for me, and Joe Staton, Jerry Ordway, a lot of artists like that I grew up with. So so I was always influenced by all those guys.
Archie Comics recently has been expanding to new horizons, along with the Archie Zombies and even the Stan Lee imprint with the Stan Lee's Mighty Seven. Do you think this is going to continue on to with Archie Comics expanding on to new horizons?
Yeah, I definitely think so. There's also the Red Circle line is expanding. They're doing a lot of more new books there, so I definitely think it'll keep going for sure.
And now that this year has been a big year with Archie, with the news of the Archie movie coming up, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, it's in really good hands. Roberto, who's also the writer on Glee, wrote the Glee book too. It's fantastic, so it's going to be really good. The director of Pitch Perfect is going to direct it. He's awesome. So I think you're going to finally see a really, really good Archie movie.
What would you personally like to see in the film? Maybe Kevin Keller?
Well, I understand Kevin is going to be in the movie, which I'm really happy about. And I think what I would like to see is just, sort of like those old teen movies that I grew up with, like the John Hughes movies, like 16 Candles and Breakfast Club. Something in that vein would be really good. And I think too that's sort of what they're going for. So I think that's a good direction.
What is your approach when you work on a comic?
What is my approach? As far as like when I draw or write a comic?
Yes, either or, from each other side.
Really, just from a writer's point of view, I just try and write. Try not to repeat myself too much, which can be hard sometimes, but you try not to do that. And as far as drawing goes, I just try and pace myself, do the best job I can do, make the clothes and fashions relevant, make the story fresh. Just try and not get stale. Trying to do new and exciting things.
Does it sometimes get difficult trying to think of new things that Archie has been going on for years and years?
Surprisingly, not really. There's always a new twist or new angle or a new story you can do. So once in a while, it's hard to think of ideas once in a while. But once that idea comes, then I just roll with it. So.
What works are you working on currently in the Archie universe?
I'm working on this thing called the Archie's Rocking World Tour, which is a 4-issue series of Archie where he goes around the world, the Archie's band. And then I'm working on Kevin Keller's stories for next year. We've got some exciting stuff coming up, which I can't reveal right now, but we'll be revealing it pretty soon. It's real good at Kevin stuff. And Betty and Veronica. We're working on some Betty and Veronica stuff too. So I'm just, working.
You've been part of Archie Comics for the longest time. Do you ever see a time where you would want to try something else?
Well, I have done other things. I have done other freelance jobs and did stuff through my years there. Because I'm not exclusive with Archie. I just have done a lot of work for Archie. But I'm happy to keep doing Archie, and I'm happy to keep doing new things when they come my way too. So it's all. I'm always, when I have the time, it's good.
Well, thank you very much for telling us, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the time here at the Comic-Con.
Oh, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.